Hey guys, Centauran here, and welcome to another episode of the Timelord of Azeroth. Today, we are back on Zygon, and we are actually in Zangarmarsh, headed up to Blade's Edge Mountains. Now, in the last episode, we did finish off all of the dungeons in Ochstone, finished off Terrakar Forest, and we are moving on to the next area.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Zygon, I need you to do a favor. Zygon, I have a favor to ask of you. Normally, I would go do this myself, but my hands are already beyond full. I'm an associate named Keelan at Sylvanar in the Blade's Edge Mountains to the north. He's expecting to hear from me in the near future, although I suspect he won't like what I have to say. If you would deliver my response to him, you would have my gratitude. I must insist, and this is very important, that you not attempt to read the letter. It is for Keelan's eyes alone.
See you around.
So the letter to deliver out to Blade's Edge.
Hello.
Commander Sky Shadow wants this tunnel cleared out so that we can expedite trade with the harborage. I must not leave my post here, so I am leaving the task in your hands. Clear the tunnel and report to Commander Sky Shadow at
Good
once.
luck, friend.
Okay, we made it through the cavern.
Greetings.
Keelan eyes you suspiciously. I don't know you, dwarf. Do you have business with me?
Light your path.
So you brought Timothy's response. Keelan pauses a moment to read the letter, then laughs. He got everything under control, he says. Doesn't need help, he says. Could have predicted that. Some people never change. Look, he even took the time to correct my spelling. Keelan lets out a half-hearted sigh. I shouldn't have sent the letter. I forgot. The specialist always has the situation under control. Always.
Be careful.
assist you?
Good work, Hunter. That tunnel is our lifeline to the swamp.
Goodbye. Farewell.
We're gonna wait on that quest, though.
Greetings.
We've been growing the Living Grove at an accelerated rate, but somehow the lynxes there have become lost to our control. Where once their population was stable, the Grove Stalker lynxes are now beginning to encroach upon Sylvanar. And there have been a number of unpleasant incidences of late. I suspect the Arakoa of Vale Lash are somehow behind it, but the immediate issue is with the lynxes themselves. I would be most grateful if you could help us deal with the situation.
May the stars guide you.
Simple enough task. Not going for Arakoa yet. Hauled the wilderness a bit.
Peace be with you.
That was fast. Are you sure that you dealt with as many as was necessary? Excellent. There is something else that you can help us with if you're willing. The filthy race of the Horde have taken over a settlement to the east. They've brought with them a large pack of dire wolves that they prefer to use as mounts and sentries. These sentries have been marauding across the bridges that separate us. They've been stalking our Fey Drakes, which are critical to the pollination of the Living Grove. Use the east exit to traverse the bridge over Bloodmaw Ravine that leads to the jagged ridge to the east, and bring me their tails as proof. I think really this is the first How did we pull that? Didn't mean to kill that Phage Drake. I think really this is the first time that we're going up against the Horde directly in Outland. Did we get, we only have, wait. Where is... We have 3 of them, okay.
Goddess bless you.
I cannot stress strongly enough the need for those Thunderlord direwolves to be dealt with. Their very essence endangers the stability of the living grove and all of our work here.
Go in peace.
Good. I'll see if I can fashion something useful out of these tales. No doubt that the Horde will find a way to replenish the number of their wolf pack, but for now we can breathe a little easier. Zygon, if you are willing, there's something else I would ask of you in defense of Sylvanar and the living grove.
Illumined like your
Though you've done a great deal of good work in defense of our new home here, I still feel the living grove needs more protection. Please take the small tree burrow that I have imbued with the force of nature. When used upon the seedling that I have planted out in the grove, it will call down a storm to accelerate the growth of the Trenant Defender. These Trenants are critical to the defense of the grove, especially if you choose not to make Sylvanar your home for long.
Asha Thera.
Okay.
Ishnu Daldie.
How fares the bolstering of the Living Grove's defenses? With the intentions of the Arakoa at Veil-Lash unknown, and the Horde just on the other side of the ravine, I fear that if we do not move quickly, we will find ourselves in a poor situation to protect our new home and our work in the Grove.
May the stars guide you.
Now that you have strengthened the Grove's defenses, I feel much safer. You've earned our thanks and appreciation, Zygon. Of course, it has just occurred to me that there is something else we need to take care of.
Elune light your way.
With their wolf pack reduced, the Horde is looking for replacements. Unfortunately, there's another source nearby. The Bloodmaw ogres in the ravine below to the east keep a strong pack of their sentries. I hated sending you to kill the Thunderlord wolves, so why don't we do something different this time? I've delivered a magic powder I've derived a magic powder from the dust that naturally falls off the wings of the Phaedrake. Sprinkle it on the Bloodmaw direwolves to make them undesirable to the
Go
Horde.
in peace.
Another one over here. Or do they grow back? Okay. That's 5 wolves. Even though it was really 3.
What brings you here?
Any luck out there? I know that it's dangerous work to be doing this amongst the Bloodmaw ogres, but if we can avoid the killing of any more animals, I'll be happy.
Goddess watch over you.
I'm glad to hear that it worked. The fewer the number of nature's creatures that have to die, the better. With all that you've done for us already, I must say I'm beginning to grow very fond of your company. Take care,
May the
Zygon.
stars guide you. Hi.
Well, it's good to see someone who's willing to help out around here. Borgrim and I are part of the Explorers League, and we're here to learn what we can of these mountains. We've heard all sorts of tales, and I can't wait to get get settled in and started. One thing in particular that caught my attention. The night elves speak of a place down the ravine to the east known as the Dryaniest Mine. It's at the south end of Bloodmaw Outpost. I'd like some of the crystals that grow naturally
Keep your
there.
feet on the ground.
What's on your mind?
If you're going to start this vacation right, I'm going to need more brew. Unfortunately, the elves know nothing of the fine art of fermentation. I however heard that the Bloodmaw ogres down in the ravine have plenty. I'm willing to give it a try. Do me a favor, head south through the Living Grove and down the ramp to the east into Bloodmaw Outpost and procure me some. I hear they have a few barrels of it lying around and their brewmasters carry it around to all the other ogres.
Off with you.
Apparently that lynx didn't like us running past it. There's a brewmaster. We can take him now. Well, they get you drunk. I don't know what I expected out of that. Okay, we can get out of the mine. And off to the brews. Oh, that's all. Okay.
Welcome.
Isn't this exciting? After all of the dirt and insects of Scytholis, this place is like a
Watch your
paradise.
back.
Oh, by the looks of those, they're fine specimens. I can't wait to get my examination tools unpacked and have a real look at them. Thank you.
Off with you.
Talk to me.
It's getting pretty dry out here. How am I supposed to enjoy my vacation without something to
Be
drink?
good.
What is that smell? Oh no, don't tell me it's the ogre brew. I'm almost afraid to try this stuff. Oh well, what the hell, bottoms up.
Watch your back.
I'll not take another sip of that ill-smelling muck, but it does give me an idea. Borgrim gets a twinkle in his eye. So here's the plan. We know that the Blood Maw practically live off this swill, but I wonder what their enemies, the Bladespire ogres, think of it. Zygon, I want you to take the rest of this rubbish and see if you can get the Bladespire ogres tanked. You can find them by heading north from Bloodmaw Outpost through the ravine.
Off with you.
Well, we've made it to the Bladespire grounds. Just need to find... Take that off of there. Is that the point? Yep, we just gotta get him drunk. Waiting for this to cool down now. Oh! That one didn't work. I guess the first ones were just... Or that first one just was not about fighting. Okay. 5 of them drunk.
Here there.
What's the word? Are the Bladespire ogres as indiscriminate as the Blood Maw, or did it nearly kill them like it did
Be
me?
good.
That's what I thought. I guess the ogres will drink anything. Stupid, the lot of them. Well, I must say, even though I didn't get my brew, you have given me a great start to my vacation. Tell you what, we have all sorts of stuff here we don't really need. I can offer you something.
Watch your back.
Okay, we got time for some extra bits here. Let's take care of these wanted posters. The Den Mother. Wanted. Rima, the Deaden Mother and primary defender of the Jagged Ridge south of Thunderlord Stronghold. Find her by heading east out of town and across the bridge that traverses the Bloodmaw Ravine. She keeps herself secluded in the tunnel at the southern edge of the ridge. Return with news of her demise to Commander Sky Shadow of Sylvanar. All right, headed back to Sylvanar now to turn in the wanted to let him know we have taken care of the Den Mother.
I am listening.
Unbelievable. Did you slay Rema all by yourself? By the looks of you, I'd say you could. You know, we're looking for a young, strong hunter such as yourself to help out around here, especially the problems we continually have with the ogres. Make sure you follow up with me on that possibility. Well, you've definitely earned the bounty that I put on that wanted poster. Please take your pick. From that is where we're going to call it an episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider giving it a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell for notifications on new videos. And I will see you in the next one.